Hello, my friends. I'm Andrea. Welcome to this mid-February edition. And before I start, I would like to wish Happy Chinese New Year with prosperity, health. It's the wooden dragon as a symbol, so it will be for sure a lot of focus on nature and sustainability, the way we relate to nature. And of course, happy Valentine's Day for everyone. So because we have these two nice events this week, I would like to consider an announcement. So stay tuned until the end of the video. And now let's go to the weekly update for February 12th, February 18th. So we do have the Happy Chinese New Year. Again, I wish you all the best for this prosperity, health, and a better relationship with nature. We have the third day after the new moon crescent, so it's visible and it's growing. It's a great way for everyone to start new things according, to the lunar energy that starts this year. So I wish you success in trading and investing as well. So good to change strategies, to update strategies at this time. Now, what is also important for the week? Yes, we know it's the new year, it's also the Valentine's, but what we have very special astrologically is what I highlight here exactly on the Valentine's Day, therefore the roses, the sign of Aquarius, and we do have Mars and Pluto conjunct in Aquarius, which is a pretty explosive energy. It's quite passionate and even governed with sentiments of jealousy in relationships. And on the markets, it can also have an interesting flavor, so to speak. So we will see shortly. It happens exactly on February 14th. Now, the week is a bit richer in aspects at market level, as you can see. And we do have, in general, good weather majority of the days. But yes, on Valentine, this doesn't seem to be really the case. So let's see what we can have there. And the weekend is quite balanced, I would say. So no big surprise during the weekend. Usually we have astrology, which will take place on Monday in the next week. Now, I would like to tell you that we do have the Patreon subscription offering. I know I reminded you of this, but what is special is the fact that we make a change, at least a little gift for you for Valentine, for the silver tier. Details to follow at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Now, Monday starts with no aspect. This means that the aspects from the weekend, so whatever happens in the weekend astrologically, but you don't feel it as a transaction volume, will most likely take place. Also, it's on the financial asset itself to, to show what happens. I give a hint that it would be a bit of turbulence on crypto, so you might check that. Now, on Tuesday, we do have a positive weather, which is actually a Venus sextile Neptune, and this is benevolent. Sextile is quite low intensity aspect, and it brings a sort of idealism, so it might not be a persistent trend for currencies and cryptocurrencies, which is really the case, but it's nevertheless an aspect that can bring these prices up. And this is also the day when Mars enters Aquarius in the tropical zodiac. And why this is important, usually Aquarius is a very decentralized and sophisticated sign. So this means that many causes can bring really their result into the price action. And it's not so easy to predict, just a hint. So in general, we will have more sophistication, and we will see complex developments in the next weeks, actually, because this is for 2 months roughly. Mars will stay in Aquarius. Then on Wednesday, February 14th, on the Valentine's Day, we do have this conjunction between Mars and Pluto. I told you it's explosive, but it brings also a lot of steam in to the price engine, so to speak, and it's unique because it is the first time in our lives that we have Pluto and Mars together in Aquarius, because Pluto is in Aquarius, really rare. So each 248 years, so not all generations will catch it, and we catch it. So it would be a interesting behavior. So yes, again, no previous history. So let's see what happens. We give our best to predict it. Then, yes, in relationships, it's explosive influence, but also in human psychology and in the masses, it's like something is boiling, behind the scenes, because Pluto is quite hidden, and there is a sort of frustration with Mars. Together, they are not the best combination, so to speak. It's very good to have a lot of energy and steam and to really go to war with this combination, but it's also a trigger for turmoil. Just saying that this will persist not for only this day, but for the week and even beyond. So it would be roughly 20 days ahead, I guess. Then we can see that it's about power, determination, it's about violence, frustration, rebellion. So if we see some rebellious actions that can, of course, have an influence on the markets somewhere in the world, I won't be that surprised. Then we do have on the 15th a sextile between Mercury and Chiron. Mercury is markets and trading. Chiron is the wounded healer. So it's recovery from previous price drops. So it's a sort of benevolent aspect, but it's low intensity, and it will not really skyrocket prices in general. It's not the same case with the Mercury sextile Rahu, which is about more optimism. Yes, it's about courage, increased risk appetite, go. And yes, it's still low intensity, but I think it can really bring significant volatility for the day at least. And we do have also a Uranus aspect, which is negative at market level. So pay attention here, especially if the financial asset converges also with a sort of fire, then we might get a drop at hourly level and then a rebound. So this is very likely. On the 17th, we do have a combination, and this a mid-intensity positive aspect, which is a good weather, so it's sun with a bit of clouds, is a merge between the square between Mercury and Uranus, which brings volatility more downwards, to be honest, and it could be linked to news because Mercury signifies that. And we do have also the conjunction between Venus and Pluto. Most conjunctions with Pluto are bad, but not with Venus. So it's also about intensity in love here, but also power plays sort of unequal relationships where one has more power than the other. And it's really strong, so it can push forward the price. I would say that a possible cause could be the fact that Pluto, so the big money, would really flow into currencies, cryptocurrencies, so into Venus matters. So whatever happens, the increase would be driven by big money. So it will be a interesting development here towards the end of the week. Then Sunday, nothing there, but I would guess that we had quite a lot this week, and it will be more positive, I think, due to the influence from the previous day, and of course the next week matters as well. Now, I would like to remind you that we have special discounts for Patreon members, even for the new ones, so you don't need to reach some seniority in your subscription. So if you are interested in general in products, but you also want to dive more into the assets, the financial assets, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also altcoins, you can book a subscription, and then you would get 10% rebate for a silver membership and 20% rebate for gold membership for any product, actually. And now the good news that I promised you in the first part of the video comes. I do have a special discount for Valentine. It's like between February 10th, February 14th. I measure the days in UTC from midnight, actually, until midnight to February 15th. So you are very welcome to consider some products if you are in love with crypto, either for yourself or as a gift. It's basically the same discount code everywhere, and I offer it for 3 products. So for the latest one, which is very interesting in the light of the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction, which will bring a price surge in the market, most likely based on history, and you get a nice exploration with recommended altcoins and analysis of the moves for Uranus and Jupiter retrograde, which happened last part of 2023, and this will give a glance, from February until April, what will happen. And we recommend various coins for each month with specific dates until the end of April, and we go even beyond for May in case there are very nice, powerful aspects for some of them. Then we do have our more established products. The one that is interesting is the Crypto Cosmic Insight. If you are interested in crypto, you get the forecast for 2024 for many assets, I would say, so Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Doge, so the blue chips, the big cap ones, Matic, BNB, XRP as well, and you get also a glance at the macro for S&P 500, Nasdaq, but also Binance, which is an important topic, I guess, for many people. Then we do have also a discount for the stocks products, so if you are more traditional, and here we consider again the macro picture with a special episode for S&P 500, and we get 2024 forecasts for stocks like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla, and Binance as well. So it's quite interesting, I would say. Check the description for the links and for the discount code that you can easily copy paste. It would be Valentine in caps for all products, and it will be a 15% rebate applied. And now finally, this is really the very good news. I would like to give a small gift to you. So you can join Patreon Silver Trial for 7 days. This is the standard offering that I can enable easily in Patreon, and it will be open only for this week. I start now on the 10th, and it will be active 7 days. So there you can have a glance at the weekly videos, at the weekly forecasts that you get in more detail with the financial assets. Now, that being said, I want to wish you a very nice, successful week. Also, good celebrations. Enjoy the time, and until next time, be joyful. And yes, thank you very much for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel.